The intro video.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
Yeah, I need to send you that. Hello, I'm Alexi. This is Jay. We're here for the Arsenal versus Manchester United watch along. I'm just gonna pass it straight to you for predictions. What are your predictions for this game?
I feel like it's either going to be 2-1 or 2-0 to United.
Okay, going positive. I like it.
Yeah, I feel confident.
Yeah. I'm Alexi. This is Jay. There we go. Just put the stream up. I've gone back and forth on it. I think I like the team that we've got out. I mean, I don't like Pogba being on the right wing. That's not his position, but I think you've just got to get him into the team, and you're ready. So it's just kind of the way it is.
Yeah.
Prediction. I think it's just like at Old Trafford. I think it's going to be a one-goal game, whether that's 1-0, 2-1, 3-2, whatever.
Yeah.
I think it could be decided by a penalty or just like it's either going to be a penalty, a really good bit of play, or a really stupid defensive error from one side or the other.
Yeah.
Also, I'm hoping that it's their mistake and it's our goal and all that stuff. As I would. But yeah, I think it's not going to be an easy game. Arsenal are going to be really up for it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But Ole's press conference was good. He said about he expects to see a reaction. He expects to see a performance. I mean, if we perform really well and don't win, I'm okay with that.
Obviously we want the 3 points, but yeah, I know what you mean. I just don't want it to be the same drab performance like we performed against Sheffield United.
Yeah, that's it. We just need to see high energy, high confidence, and just go for the throat. Really, I think that's the only way that we're going to win.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna. If you want to just go through the lineup, and I'm just gonna tweet out.
Yeah, no problem. So yeah, it seems like United are going to be playing Pogba, or either Pogba or Bruno on the left or right. We're not playing with an actual out-and-out winger, it seems. Going with the McFred at the back, which I think suits this game.
Yeah.
Lindelof and Maguire again in the back is a bit obviously a bit concerning.
Yeah.
But they've also done well in previous games, so it all depends. But with Arsenal's team, they've got no Aubameyang, they've got no Saka.
Yeah.
They've got Martinelli, who's almost like a glass vase. He gets injured so easily.
Yeah.
They've got Cedric at left back.
Yeah.
Who, as we know, is not the quickest.
True.
So, and you can see the way that Rashford started on the right, and Pogba's now is on the left.
Yeah.
They're gonna try and abuse that.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, United on the ball early. Shaw in a good attacking position. I think I think Fred and Shaw just make us so much better as a team overall. They give us a platform to attack effectively.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, and Cavani absolutely needed to start the game. Martial's not in good form right now, so it's good to see Cavani on the pitch because he's in goal scoring form.
Trying to find an actual working stream would be nice.
Yeah. There we go.
I was watching all of the analysis and everything, and it worked perfectly. The minute the game starts.
Always the way.
I think it's because the stream gets flooded by people tuning in.
Yeah. I think McTominay needs a good performance because I can't remember the last time he had a really good performance.
Southampton, was that the game he scored 2 in?
Yeah. But his overall performance wasn't that great. He just scored 2 goals, so I'd say that. He just scored 2 goals. I mean, he scored 2 goals in the Premier League.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's certainly upped his match rating, and you know, that was a positive step forwards for him. But since then, he's not really played in that kind of role. He's gone back to being a CDM, and he's not a CDM, so. I think, you know, if the performance levels come up from Wednesday night, then you know, which they have to, then we give ourselves a good chance of getting a result.
Yeah, for all we know, though, judging by the fact I can't find a way to watch the game, we could be 4-0 down already.
Yeah. Well, that's why I keep Sky Sports open on my phone. In case something happens. Not that Sky Sports, like, it's usually about 5 minutes behind in Sky Sports score set now, so.
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah, I mean, we seem to be in control of possession so far, which is great. There's Wan-Bissaka.
Nice to see Wan-Bissaka getting forward.
Yeah, decent ball in. Well, I'll say that it wasn't the best ball in.
No.
Foul by Rashford.
It's good to see him getting so quite far forward, though.
Yeah, and yeah, I think you know, the last few games that Maguire and Lindelof have played together. I mean, the last one was Liverpool. I mean, we conceded 2 goals, but it's not like they were poor goals to concede. You know, Liverpool. I mean, the first one, you know, the one where McTominay just lets him run away from him. It was defensively poor, but it was still a good goal. And yeah, you know, like I said, like my prediction was just that it's going to be a tough game. It's going to be a tight game.
I know we always say it, but this is one of those games where the first goal is so important.
Oh, it is. Yeah, it is. Okay. McTominay keeping the ball for once.
Yeah.
Like, did he play at Sheffield? No, it was Matic, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, like, you know, against Liverpool, McTominay was quite poor.
Yeah, he gave the ball away a lot.
Yeah. A disappointing performance, to say the least. Ball hung up towards Lacazette, flicked away by Pogba. Arsenal still on the ball there. Like watching you know, teams that like to keep possession. This is how we play when we play possession, is something that I've been looking at. And like, you know, Arsenal are, you know, nowhere near our performance levels over the entire season. They had a really poor season.
Yeah.
Having said that, like, you just see when they're playing it around and that like it kind of looks like they're probing, and they're making runs off the ball, like everyone's willing to move. And watch United, and the players just standing static and never really moving, apart from like Bruno and Cavani.
Yeah.
It's just like this is our problem, is that there's just never any movement off the ball. I've been saying this for weeks and weeks now. Even the games that we've been winning, it's been like no one's moving. And I think that's one of our major issues, is that a bit like it reminds me a little bit of when we were playing under Van Gaal. So that it kind of seemed like sometimes players were scared to make a mistake, or to not make the right run, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Go on, Bruno. It's a good pass. Rashford brings it down.
Could have done with a better touch there, but
yeah, good defending from Granit Xhaka there. I think Rashford took one to the nose there. Referee saying, "All right."
Yeah, I think it was accidental, but
It was, yeah. I don't think there's anything. I mean, watch it back now.
seen him given, but it'd have been soft.
Yeah. Oh, you're right. Yeah. It was a very slight knock on his nose there, and Rashford was doing what every footballer does and trying to make the most of it.
Oh
yeah, Pogba in the box.
Pogba's doing a bit of juggling act in the box.
Bit of juggling in the box there.
Get rid of this.
There we go. United back on the attack here. McTominay. Rashford, see, like, you see what I mean? There's like just a little bit of movement makes all the difference.
Yeah. I'm going to give it till 15 minutes. If it doesn't improve, I'm going to sign up to Sky Sports.
Really?
Yeah.
You just had enough at this point.
Yeah.
Ball in from Shaw. Oh. Rashford won't keep it in, but it will. Was that a corner? I don't know.
Yeah, nothing there.
No, Bruno asking for a penalty. Nah, he just literally just leaving him away from the ball. That's fine. It's good defending from Cedric Soares. Well, it's already been a better performance.
Yeah.
I mean, like obviously, Arsenal aren't playing a back six or whatever it was. Sheffield were playing. Arsenal are going to be more open than Sheffield were. It's just that they have, in theory, they have better defenders, better players.
Yeah.
So it's that's sort of the difference. But yeah, we certainly need to get a result here. I mean, a month ago, I wouldn't have. I'll say a month ago. A month ago, I wouldn't have taken a draw at Arsenal. After the performance on Wednesday, it's just like, if we play well and it finishes 2-2, then that's just one of those games that it was a bit too open. If it's goalless, it's just like, well, we didn't do enough. So yeah, it's a fine. As Ollie would say, it's fine margins.
Yeah.
I mean, I think Arsenal are better with certainly better with Thomas Partey in there. I mean, how we didn't get Thomas Partey when Arsenal got him for what was it? Like less than 40 million, wasn't
it? Something like that.
Yeah, it was like 30 something. They were just like they're just like, oh wait, his buyout clause is that low. Right, sound. We'll buy him then. Partey went, yeah, I'll join Arsenal. Yeah, like that's it's a player we easily could have gone and gotten, and he's a top class CDM. And it's the complete failure of our board that they just of the club that we just weren't looking at the deal at all, and we should have, because he's a top class player. And I think would have could have potentially solved our CDM issues.
Yeah,
but we didn't even look at him. Makes no sense to me. But here we are. It's Manchester United, isn't it?
Alright. I'm
He's just gonna just screw it. Sign up Sky Sports.
I'm just doing a day pass for now.
Oh, okay. Oh, you can do that. I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
On Now TV.
Oh yeah. So we can just watch the game without worrying about buffering. It looks like Rashford just had a chance, maybe. No, I don't know. Or it was offside, maybe. I don't know. We missed it. Yeah, I think Rashford was offside. And Bruno caught that. That's the yellow card for the Arsenal player. Is it Xhaka? I think it's Xhaka.
Oh, there's a bit of argy going on.
Bit of old school rivalry stuff going on there. It's good. It's good to see the passion. It's good to see the passion, man. And like, I think Bruno is one of those players that if you incite him, he's gonna. I remember when people used to like spend the first 20 minutes like kicking the crap out of Ronaldo.
Yeah.
And then he'd go and score like a hat trick. He'd be like, "Well, you did this to yourselves, boys. Did this to yourselves. Don't mess with Cristiano." Or like, I can't remember who was against, but when he got when he got stomped on, and he had that cut on his stomach, and yeah, so he just went and won the game for us. It's like, there you go. Stomp on Ronaldo, he'll stomp on your hopes and dreams.
All right, let's see if you can see this.
Yeah, potentially not. Yeah, I can see it.
There we go.
There we go. No messing around.
I'll put it through as a business expense.
Yep. There's Rash. Oh, his first touch let him down there, Rash. Cedric Shaw's was booked, I think, for. I don't know if it was for the foul or for the.
Argy-bargy.
The argy-bargy, but he was booked. Yeah, tomorrow night, obviously well after the podcast, but yeah, I'll be on the Twitch. I'll be doing a Royal Rumble watch along.
Oh, nice.
That's gonna be fun.
What's that beeping?
I don't know. I can't hear it, so I'm safe from it. Football should be an art, said Wenger. It's not, though, said everyone else. It's a sport. It's a beautiful sport, but it's a sport. Bruno leaving one in on Xhaka there a little bit, I think. Yeah. No, the ball was still moving there. What's the name? Who's the referee? Have you caught his name? Yeah, well, I can just check on Sky Sports, can I?
What is that? I don't know if it's Now TV. I keep hearing this beeping. It keeps going like.
Oh,
it's really weird.
no idea.
Or it's not your phone notification or anything like that, is it?
No. No, my phone's on. Yeah, my phone's on silent.
It's really weird.
Who's the referee for this game?
I recognise him. I just can't remember what his name is.
Yeah, I can't remember his name either. Have you sorted out the beeping?
Hasn't happened again.
It's not the same thing.
Oh, come on. It's poor.
Lacazette with an effort from range, but you have to do better than that to beat De Gea.
That was a bit selfish.
Yeah, thank God.
He had someone on the left and someone on the right, yeah.
Yeah. Thank you up for that. Good afternoon.
Oh.
Benedé.
It's a beep again. Oh, it's Emma.
Not if you figure out what it is.
Oh, it keeps going off. Super annoying.
Nowhere on Sky Sports does it say who the referee is. Very full.
Oh, poor Wan-Bissaka there. Don't even know who he was going for.
No idea. Michael Oliver. That's him.
Oh, lovely Rashi.
Go on, Rash. Go on,
On the
Rash.
outside.
Ah.
He couldn't decide what he wanted to do with it then.
Yeah. Yeah, you've got to make a decision there. Much better team energy though. Like we're looking so much more lively. And like
the commentators seem to reckon that Arsenal, with well, Gary Neville included, think Arsenal started brighter. But I don't think that. I don't think it's been too different, but
no, it's been relatively 50-50, isn't it? Really. Go on, Aaron.
Oh.
When his balling was poor, his crossing's never on point. Well, I'll say never, unless it's a clear. Oh, Ogbert to Cavani. Bruno. Fred. Out to Aaron.
Not a bad little ball. There's just no one there.
Yeah. Like because Cavani was still like making way back from the left, wasn't he? So really good interception there from Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Rashford just there should have passed it.
Yeah.
Just a bit too late. I mean, it wasn't really Bruno's fault.
No.
He tried to get it back to Rashi. But it's a corner. United. Come on, Harry.
Come on, Harry. Bellerin trying to stand up to Pogba.
Yeah. Oh. Red.
Oh!
Good effort there from Fred. Good save from Ben Leno.
Fred not known for his shooting, but I tell you what, that would have gone in.
That was dipping in. That was dipping in from Fred. What an effort.
Fingertips.
Ooh, fingertips, that is, yeah.
That's like, if he would have cut his nails this morning, that's it.
They can do. Bruno hits it into the far post, and Arsenal are gonna try and hit on the break here. Good stuff there, and Arsenal fail to take advantage. Oof. Arsenal back on the ball though. Like I liked seeing that that Victor Lindelof was tracking his man back there.
Yeah.
There's just seen so much of players not tracking their player. That's a poor effort at the end from that Smith Rowe. I think so.
I think that we need to get a goal soon, just to be able to play our football.
Yeah. A little bit. I wouldn't say like it's not frantic at the moment, but it's a little bit on edge.
Yeah.
Like I think we were a little bit too cocky against Sheffield. I think was one of the problems. It's like we can beat these.
Oh yeah, we were complacent.
Yeah, we were very complacent, and it's potentially Cavani in behind. It's another corner for United. Come on, put it on. Yeah, Holding did really well there. Come on, put it on Harry's head now. Let's go.
Needs a shit. Sorry, he just said that he's holding his stomach.
Yeah.
So I thought maybe he's going to do a Harry Winks. Was it Harry Winks or Eric Dyer?
I don't know.
Spurs game. He ran off the pitch, ran to the toilet because he had diarrhea. Apparently.
Yeah, like the amount of players over the years who've played on with diarrhea. it's a surprising amount. McTominay's not looking good as he's like, oh fucking hell. Looks like he's not feeling well.
He had a curry last night.
He had a curry. Yeah, that's it. It's repeating on him. Maguire with the header out. Nope, it's not out. Look at that. 3 United players there, and no one went anywhere near him.
Mm-hmm.
Shocking that. Look, everyone's backing off and backing off. I mean, the shot was shit from Thomas Partey, but they just allowed him to run like 40 yards there.
Oh yeah,
or more. It's probably more. What's that like? That's like 30 yards. Yeah, like 60 yards, 70 yards, maybe more. Completely like there was Bruno, Fred, and I don't know who else. There were 3 players when he was in midfield in front of him, and no one went anywhere near him. Anywhere near him.
Yeah.
And he was allowed to just run through and have a shot. It's not good enough. It's just not good enough. And this is why we need. I know Fred's really good as a CDM. He's not good going forwards, but defensively, he's very good. But we do need a good. We need a world class CDM.
Yeah.
A corner to Arsenal. Oh, jeez, we're going to concede from this. Corners. We're not good with corners this season at all.
Arsenal have got a short team though, so
that doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
the way that we defend corners this season, that means nothing.
I'm just wishful thinking, mate.
Yeah. See, Arsenal have had 5 attempts. We've had 1 so far, and that was Fred's attempt. And again, it goes back to we're not good at creating goal scoring opportunities this season.
Mm.
And we wonder why we can't win certain games. It's like, well, because we're not making the chances and we're crap at defending corners. And again, free header. Granit Xhaka saved by De Gea. It's just like, it's more frustrating because it's the same thing week in, week out. It's just not good enough.
A better header of the ball there, and
yeah,
that's 1-0.
Exactly.
Oh. Again, it's trying to be too cute with it as well sometimes. It's like...
Yeah, and we're lopsided. Like, Pogba was playing on left midfield there. Who's playing on our right wing then?
Yeah.
Bruno? So Bruno's not in his cam position. If Bruno was... See, if we had a right winger, say Sancho, he'd be playing on the right wing this game. Pogba probably wouldn't be on the pitch, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But... So Sancho, free kick to Arsenal. So like Sancho will be on the right, and that ball comes in from Shaw, and Rashford leaves it for Bruno, and Bruno's in the right position. Instead, Bruno was on the right wing.
Yeah.
Where he doesn't play, because that's not his position. And like I know Shaw just gave away a free kick, but at least he puts his foot in. Like
yeah.
Fred and Shaw are the only 2 players that play in this team at the moment, and Wan-Bissaka, to be fair, that
get stuck in.
That will get their. It's like, yeah, it might give away a free kick, but at least you've stopped him running at goal.
Yeah.
McTominay's not a CDM. You can tell because he never puts his foot in. No, I don't know. I was playing some FIFA last night, and 3 penalties in a row got saved.
Oh god, yeah.
2 Bruno and one Pogba one, I think it was. NG says we're doing shit again against the big 6. Yeah, I mean Arsenal aren't the big 6 really, but like not anymore. But yeah, I mean, we're playing better than we did midweek, but you know, so did I on FIFA last night when I lost 2-1. Like that was a better performance than, and I lost. Oh Christ! Okay, well, thankfully that was into. Oh, you've switched to the watch along. To the all I can see is Photoshop.
Oh really?
Yeah.
It's weird.
Oh, can't see the game anymore. Huh. Yeah, I've just got a blank screen now.
It's really weird.
Yeah, still on Photoshop. Huh. So I could see the game before, and now I can't. Cool.
Shall I give you my login?
That works. Oh no, you've messed up OBS. You need to you just need to have the. Yeah. Like obviously, I won't watch it, but.
All right.
I'll click on it and see if. No. Okay.
If you go to Now TV.
Now TV. Yeah. This is silly, but it's so weird that I could see it and then suddenly I couldn't.
Second one's the password. Let me delete that first one.
Okay.
You're gonna have to download their Now TV player.
Christ. Okay, I'm gonna have to exit full screen. Just gonna mess up the thing, but that shouldn't put the passwords or anything. No, it's just a blank screen. That's fine. Don't worry, I'm not giving away your login details. I mean, yeah. So sorry, we didn't recognise either username or password.
Really?
Hang on. Okay.
Still not working?
No. What are happening? There's no pressure at all. Yeah, the high press is not happening, is it? It's just not working. Are you sure the email address is correct?
Oh, Pepe with an opportunity there. So, go to this.
Yeah. I mean, that's the same website, really, but yeah.
And then it's that.
Technical issues, guys. Technical issues. Yeah, we're not playing as well as we can, but it is at least better than midweek so far.
Is it still not working?
Let me just. Hang on, I'm just checking again.
Real weird one. Try this email address with the caps in.
Okay.
With the same password.
Yeah. Didn't seem to work. No, it's not working.
Oh, I know why.
Oh, you know why? Okay. I was about to say, never mind, give up.
I must have had my caps lock on when I was doing my password.
Okay. Right. Okay. So it's the other way around. Cool.
Yeah.
Hey, there we go. Watching. Load. So what's happening in the game? Like you need to.
Oh, when Bissaka nearly scores the header.
Oof. What, from a corner or?
No, from just a cross in. Cross in by Shaw. I think the keeper would have had that covered, but good chance though.
Yeah. Nice. Oh, yeah, I forgot to click it. Install. That's probably got something to do with it.
Oh, good bit of play by Pogba there. Oh, lovely. Oh! Best chance of the game from Bruno.
Yeah.
Out muscles David Luiz.
Nice. So we're starting to make chances.
Yeah.
Come on. You can do it.
He just doesn't get enough whip round it.
Game in the Premier League.
Oh, hang on. Where's mute? There's mute. There we go. Right. We're on, we're in, whatever you want to call it. We're good. Come on, goal penalty. We've been missing you for a while now. Yeah. Yeah.
Look at my share screen, by the way.
Oh, I know.
You.
Yeah.
Right, my name.
That's weird. There's Rashford. Ball pass from Rashford, but he manages to win possession back. Yeah, we could. We've not had a penalty for a while now, have we? But
no.
I think part of it is that we're not attacking the box enough now. We're not as aggressive.
No, we need Rashford and when Martial's playing, to make more runs at defenders. We keep saying it.
Yeah.
Martial just seems, especially against Sheffield United, just seems scared of the ball constantly.
Yeah, I just don't know what's happened with Martial.
He'd get the ball and he'd look for the quickest pass he could make.
Yeah, that's it. Whereas look at even last season. I mean, last season he was obviously playing as number 9, so it's not quite the same. But even then,
McTominay's got to come off. Sorry,
that's okay.
He keeps crouching down and look.
Yeah,
he's in bloody pain. Like, I know Solskjaer. Sorry, I interrupt you, but I know Solskjaer's slow at making subs, but don't let a player go uninjured.
Yeah. Full pass from Arsenal. Arteta just kind of like. McTominay's just done, isn't he? Donny.
What minute?
Come on, Donny.
By the way.
35 minutes, 43 seconds.
Okay, so yeah, you're about a second or two ahead of me.
Okay. Oh, what, Martial? Oh, Martial's coming on. Pogba's going to drop back into midfield.
Yeah.
I don't mind that. Looks like he's in some serious distress there, Scotty.
It's not Arsenal feeding more teams lasagna again, is it?
No, it looks quite serious, to be fair. I don't know what's.
Might be his ribs.
Yeah.
If it's a broken rib, it's painful, but there's nothing you can really do about it.
No.
And he seems to be holding up a bit.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to throw up then.
Just as he walked down the tunnel, just hails onto the Arsenal bench. So Martial's come on, so Pogba obviously dropping back into midfield. Martial left, Rashford right. Come on, Tony. This is your chance now. This is Tony's chance. And honestly, I think, you know, we're going to see more effective midfield now, I think, because Pogba's playing in the right position.
I do hope so.
Yeah. That's it, Pogba, go on. Keep your energy up. Yeah, Pogba's been much better at that this season, about holding up the ball in a defensive area under pressure and just beating players. And then his passing range is like that. It's really good. Ollie's pet injured now. Guess now he'll leave the pitch. Yeah, right. Eventually. I mean, you know, I wouldn't have minded seeing Van der Beek on, but I prefer that Pogba's playing in the position he's supposed to. And, you know, as I said, it's a chance for Martial to turn things around. Not prove people wrong. Like, you can't prove people wrong when you've been playing like shit.
Yeah.
You've just got to turn it around. And he can. He's got the ability to do that. And, you know, this is the game to do it, Tony. This is it. This is a big game for us. Pogba fouled. And again, I've said it so many times this season, and you probably know what I'm going to say. Pogba's so good at winning those tricky little fouls to relieve the pressure and move the team up the pitch. He's clever like that. He's so clever at winning those little free kicks.
Yeah.
That take the pressure off the defense and kind of resets the team in that way. Yeah, just the way that Pogba can read the game and his strength and his quickness and his passing range. Go on, Pogba. Nice. Into Cavani. Poor pass from Cavani, to be honest. But Martial on the ball.
Go on. No, run at him.
What, Fred? Oh, sorry, yeah.
No, it's Martial.
Oosh. There's no pause button on this.
Yeah, I know. I was just thinking that.
Yeah. I pause it? No. No, I can't. Okay. I mean, it's only a couple of seconds in it, so. Right, I'll try and commentate a few seconds behind. So that's more in line with you. Fred's pass there.
It's alright, it won't ruin it so much for me.
No.
I'm not that precious. Oh. Bear it back 1 second, I'm going to put my bread in the oven.
Alright, mate, no worries. So it looked like we were building some momentum there, and Pogba just, with a really poor pass. Kind of let it float away. Did Luke Shaw. Cavani on the ball. There's a corner to United. Good stuff. Good pressure. Really good pressure from Martial there. This is your chance, Tony. Take it. Take your chance. This is the game. This is the way. This is the way. This is the way of the warrior. We have 5 corners now. It's our 5th. Shaw is going to take it. Maguire's header. Oh, Martial could have been in there. But smartly stopping the quick counter there. Blocking Xhaka running down Arsenal's left. Past sort of 5 minutes has been much better from us. I think we've been showing a lot more attacking intent. Pogba on the ball. Xhaka. Bruno. Bring it back a bit. Come on, let's probe, guys. Let's not again. So little movement. So little movement. Should be cycling around midfield and defence again. Fred. Up to Rashford. Thrown to United. So static in the final third. So static. Why we can't find a killer pass because no one's making any runs. How can you try and play a clever ball through when no one's making a run to get the ball, that clever ball too? Our front four there just completely static. Luke Shaw. Oh, into Wan-Bissaka. There's a good chance. Quite make a connection on it though. Well won there by Wan-Bissaka. Cavani, Fred, Bruno, Luke Shaw again. Rashford! Oh, Rashford! No. Was that a free kick to United? Oh, Rashford. What a chance, what an opportunity for him. It just took forever to pull the trigger, and then he just couldn't pull the trigger. Free kick to United here in a good position though. Oh, Rash. The moment just didn't come to him. Rashford's going to feel like he needs to take this now, isn't he? Don't know if it's the right place for Rashford to be taking a free kick. Pogba, Bruno, and Fred over it.
Sorry if you're shut.
Oh, Jay, you missed. Rashford. Shaw's cross comes through a bunch of players. Rashford takes a touch, takes another touch. Oh, you've messed up Mobius again.
Really?
Well, yeah, because you've stopped. Yeah.
It's because my game crashed.
Okay. Okay. No.
Sorry if you used to shout. I burnt my hand.
Okay. Yeah, that happens. So Shaw crossed it in. It came through a bunch of players. Came to Rashford. You think just hit it first time. Tries to control it. Defender comes to him. Takes a touch. Takes another touch. Goal kicker comes out to him. Takes another touch. Passes it back to Bruno. Bruno shoots and is fouled. So it's a free kick in a good position. And I was just on the edge of like it's Rashford. Poor free kick in the end.
That's going in there.
If
David Luiz will get to it.
Oh, I didn't quite see it. Yeah, good defensive head of that from David Luiz. Oof, just loops over. David Luiz is just thankful that it went over and not in.
I think I must be quite far ahead of you now.
That's a corner. Luke Shaw's about to take it.
I'm at 45-21.
Yeah, you're about 5 seconds ahead. Weird. It's weird how that happens, isn't it? I mean, just the referee. Like the referee just, as I just said, pick it again, isn't he?
Oh, there you go. I've got it working on Discord. If you want to watch it on there.
I'm already watching it. I don't want to.
Then I was going to say, then we'll be on time.
Yeah, but whether or not I can actually see it is a whole other thing, isn't it?
Yeah, I can see it in the thing.
What stream? Okay, yeah, it's working. Cool. Right, I'm gonna.
There you go. It's half time anyway.
Okay. Yeah, just in time for half time. Oof. That was 100% going in. That was 100% going in. David Luiz saved Arsenal there. So we're at half time. What are your thoughts on that first half?
Hit and miss.
Yeah.
It's not great. I mean, we looked more brighter towards the end of the half, but
yeah, that last sort of 10 minutes was much better. We actually made a few opportunities.
Yeah.
Have you closed it? Okay.
It's just for some reason it's now this is buffering.
So we've got 50 minutes before first half man of the match. No one. I think Luke Shaw is our best player so far. He's been good. He's been good defensively, and He's been our most effective attacking player. Which, you know, that's
this game as well.
Yeah, Wan-Bissaka's having a good game. There was a chance just before the Rashford chance as well, where it came in from the left, and Wan-Bissaka was running across the Arsenal back line, and kind of like, you know, that moment where you try and hit it, and you kind of on the half turn-ish, and you just kind of fall over. Yeah, that's pretty much what happened. He just kind of fell over. But at least he was in a good position. Hang on, I've got to sort this out. Yeah, so, you know, I think it's been an interesting performance. It's I mean, it's definitely been better than the midweek game, but that's not difficult, is it?
Oh yeah.
Need to sort out both of these because they're both, I don't know why, but they're both kind of out of position now. And is that why? No. Okay. I'm just fiddling on OBS now. Okay, so let's move you up and do that. There we go. Do mine. Mine? Do that there, move that down. Boom. Good shot. Rashford needs to be more clinical and not hesitate. Yeah, he was very hesitant when the ball came to him. I mean, I think he didn't want to miss by hitting it first time. And then he just didn't get the chance after that. Like, after the first touch, he still had a little window where he could have shot, but instead he controlled it, and I don't know. I just think Rashford comes and goes in waves, doesn't he? Like, he'll have like 7 games where he'll score 1 or 2 goals every game, and he'll be really good. And then he'll have not so good. I didn't even do the timer. Oh well, I'll just start timing for the second half.
I just think we need a game at some point soon where we bang in 3 or 4.
We really do.
I mean, without conceding 3 or 4. Like,
yeah,
not like Liverpool where we won 3-2, which was good.
It was a good game, but I saw this post on Twitter before that was just like, is there any point in beating Liverpool to go and then lose Sheffield, you know, potentially lose to Arsenal? Then we've got Southampton, Everton. They're not going to be easy games either.
Yeah.
To be fair, if we don't win this match, there goes our title charge. I mean, I've never thought that we can win the title. I always believe. Like, you know, even last season when we signed Bruno, I thought we can go win the. You know, I believe we can win the title because of how good Bruno just is. Just like he could lead us. I mean, you know, not last season because Liverpool were too far ahead, but I believe that he could lead us to the title this season. And I mean, you know, as has been said in several places, you know, if we brought in a centre back and a right winger, whether that was Sancho or if we brought Grealish or whatever had happened in the summer, if we'd done, you know, a good fast centre back and a right or left winger really, but a right winger preferably. You know, there's a few games you can look at and go, rather than losing or drawing, that maybe we would have won. And then, so, you know, like, I think a good centre-back would have meant that we're maybe 6 points ahead of where we are now. And add to that a right winger, we're probably another 6 or 9 points ahead of that. It's like, you know, we could be, you know, if Ollie had been backed with the players that he wanted in the summer, honestly, I think we could be just walking to the title this season. But instead,
I don't think we're that far off, to be honest with you.
No, we're literally 2 or 3. You know, I'd say 3 players: centre back, centre defensive midfielder, and a right winger.
Yeah.
And Ollie got none of those in the summer. 0. He got a left back, which we did need, but it wasn't a priority. You know, so he got a left back, a central attacking box-to-box midfielder.
Yep.
And a striker. I mean, Cavani's been ridiculous. Like, he's such a good striker. He's world class. The best striker in the squad, because I think other than Mason, he's the only striker in the squad that we've got.
Yeah, he's the only natural
striker we've got. Yeah, is Cavani. And oh yeah, just seeing that chance. Well, being the title race is the only way that we can finish top 4 this season. That's an interesting sentence. The only way we can finish top four this season is if we're in the title race. Yeah, Bruno there. I mean, those chances, some you score, some you don't. Here's the Rashford chance. Look at this, man. Just takes forever. All right, I'll pick up Bruno instead.
Yeah. It's weird why he didn't just hit that then.
Well, he couldn't hit the first time because it was into his standing foot. Yeah. But after that first touch, he should even if he puts it wide or over the or scoops it over the crossbar, just shoot, man. Because you never know. You never know what's going to happen, and he didn't shoot. And honestly, we've been better since we've gone back. Since McTominay's come off. Not because McTominay wasn't playing badly by any stretch. I think he was playing okay because that's his ceiling at the moment. Is he plays okay or he plays badly, and he's been playing okay, so that's fine. But I think since Pogba's been back in midfield, we've looked stronger in midfield, and that's because you're playing one of your best players in his best position. Play him there. Even though Arsenal have caused a few moments of stress.
Yeah, I think Arsenal's have been more half chances where we should have actually scored.
Yeah, and I think you don't need McFred, I think I would say. I mean, before the game you could see either way.
Yeah.
But I think after seeing that first half, it's fine. You can just Pogba can stay there. That's all good. The only thing now is, if we're to go behind at some point, who do you bring on now? Because he's never going to bring on Donny van de Beek until there's 10 minutes to go, and it's not going to make a difference anyway. So the only way Van de Beek's getting a game is if we're either winning in the last 10 minutes or losing the last 10 minutes. If it's 0-0, he's not coming on.
Greenwood's the only one you really bring on.
Yeah, but then who do you take off? I mean, Martial. Because Cavani's been one of the few players who's been moving around. And again, I think it was when you just went to go and sort your bread out. Is that it came out to I think it was Rashford. It might be Wan-Bissaka. It was one of them on the right, and he looks up, I look up, and there's just no movement. Everyone's just static. It's just like, why is this the way that we play? It's like I know that Arsenal are sitting deep, so sit higher up the pitch and try and run behind. I know that, and I'm an overweight, heading towards middle age dude. It's just enjoys football, and I can see it. Why can't the players see it? These are top / world class players who just aren't doing the basics. And if you don't do the basics, you're not going to win. Especially at this level, you're not going to win games of football. I mean, you don't do the basics in Sunday League, and you're not going to win.
Yeah.
I mean, the difference in Sunday League is you have games that finish 13-5 and whatever, but that's Sunday League, isn't it? I don't know. It's been encouraging. I think is the best thing I could say about that half is that it's been encouraging. It's been much better than because the Sheffield game was diabolical.
I think we look more likely to score.
Yeah.
But now it's half time. It's can we keep up that pace?
Yeah.
That's the question.
Well, I think yes, we can. We certainly can keep up the pace. Will we? And will players start moving in the final third?
Yeah.
Other than just Cavani, I think I want to see Martial running in off the left and Rashford in off the right when it's on the opposite sides. Instead, they're stood on the far edge of the box. In case the ball comes to them, it's but you can't score from there. Well, unless you score a ridiculous goal, you don't score from there. It's if you run in onto a cross, you've got a good chance of scoring. If you're waiting for the ball to come through, you ain't going to score because Arsenal have got 6 players behind the ball again. So I'll toss it back in towards Cavani, sort of. be proactive, and they're not. They're being reactive.
I think as well is that we just need to, like, I noticed a few times in that half, players overthinking their decisions.
Yeah.
Like Rashford has been guilty of it a couple of times, definitely. But like some of these like trying to be too fancy with it as well.
Yeah, I mean, the Rashford chance. I think, as you said before, he's a little bit too in his head about it. And if that was Rashford early this season, I think he takes one touch and hits it. He might not have scored, which is fine. Yeah. But at least he would have hit it. Maybe he just kind of slices it straight at Bernd Leno. At least he had a shot. But instead, he tries to do this and that, and then there's 4 players around him, and he's got to play it back to Bruno to take a more difficult chance, which is never getting through. I mean, I don't understand why players like Bruno does it a lot. I've noticed. I need to change the lineup on OBS. Why he hits the ball, has a shot when there's 5 defenders in front of him. It's like it's never getting through. It's never getting through. Like, what are you doing? I just don't understand it. You know what I mean?
Hopefully, Pogba can start to unlock the game a bit more now. He's better in this position.
Yeah.
I get a bit perplexed with why Ollie seems to like think that Pogba's so undroppable. He'll play him out of position. Because you just wait. Like in my opinion, you're just wasting a position. Like. Yeah, it's just been a bit frustrating in recent weeks. And like Cavani, bless him, is trying to do everything. But like there's been a few times a good ball's been whipped in, but we need him up there as well.
Yeah.
So we need the rest of the team to really get stuck in a bit more, like get back a bit more.
Yeah, that's it.
So that Cavani's free to be there to meet a header. Because we know how deadly he is. Give him a chance, and he'll score.
Yeah, that's it. Right. Okay. I'm just gonna find out now if I can actually do what I'm trying to do or not. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to select individual players. Hang on.
Actually, click them in the sources.
Yeah, and then I have to unlock it. Okay, cool. Rashford there. Martial. Oh, I see. Yeah, I got you. Why is Dan James even visible? Oh, I think I get it now. Right. That makes a lot more sense.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so lock that. They're all locked. Then we go to midfield. Because I made a separate Pogba one for the right wing. Just because I couldn't be bothered to try and move it across and whatever. Now I understand how it works. Okay, that's useful to know. That is useful to know.
Yeah, because otherwise, if you try and click them, it moves the whole of that group.
Yeah, I noticed that. I definitely noticed that. Right, so if I go to Pogba right wing, move him across there.
See, I don't even give good analysis. I'm just here for technical support.
It's all good. So I mean, I think that's a better lineup anyway. Like I've never liked Pogba on the right wing.
No.
So I mean, never want to see a player ill or looking rough or whatever. And I don't want to see even Scotty. I don't want to see Scotty looking bad or whatever.
No.
So coming out for the second half now. I'm going to actually start the timer this time.
Williams coming on. I think maybe for Pepe.
I mean, they're both terrible, so.
Well, Pepe looked like their brightest player in the first half, so.
Yeah, is it Pepe coming off?
No, it's not.
No.
It's
Is it Smith Rowe?
it's Xhaka. Isn't it 35? Oh no, Martinelli.
Martinelli's come off. Okay.
Yeah, he was ineffective anyway.
Yeah, I didn't even see him in that first half. I mean, Williams.
Old AFTV sing his praises.
Yeah.
Old Martinelli, but other than when he's played in League Cup games against lesser teams, he's just not. And like I said, he's like a glass vase. I wouldn't be surprised if he was injured.
Yeah, true. I mean, it's the time is working. Good stuff.
Hey.
I mean, Williams had a dreadful season, so I'm not too worried about that. Although that pass from Fred was poor. I think. I mean, Martinez maybe picked up a knock or something. I mean, he did take a hard fall in the first half, so that might have something to do with it. Foul there by Luke Shaw. Letting Pepe know that he's still there. I mean, Shaw's going to pocket Pepe all day, isn't he? But
do you know how I made the joke about McTominay having diarrhea?
Yeah.
According to the commentary, he's having tummy rumbles, which to me is a nice way of saying he's got the shits.
Yeah. Yeah, he's just sick, isn't he? He's just not feeling well at all.
Good ball with no fans in the audience, like I'm surprised we don't hear.
It's coming out of both ends. Yeah.
So thank God I don't play for Arsenal and I'm not wearing white shorts.
Yeah. This guy gets it. He wore the brown pants today.
Yeah, that's Deadpool.
Yeah, Deadpool.
Yeah. I got a movie reference.
Yeah.
Oh, well in.
Go on, Rashi. Poor heavy touch from Rashi. And literally all the forwards there going, nah. Here come the Gooners.
His touch in recent weeks, Rashford, has been really almost like Fred level of first touch.
Yeah, it's not been great, is it?
No.
He's another player that's just sort of struggling right now. Not really on it. And you expect him to be on it.
It's funny because it's like out of all of our players, it's Pogba and Cavani. I'm talking about attacking.
Yeah,
that are the only ones that seem fired up for it. Like Martial, Rashford, Greenwood, they've just all seemed. Even Fernandes, have just all seemed a bit off in the last few games.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, sloppy.
Very sloppy. Another foul there from Bruno.
I think that's a soft foul.
Yeah, it's I still think it's a foul though. And I'm a Man United fan, so it's going pretty much how I said. I think one goal is going to be the difference in this game.
Oh god!
Great block, Wan-Bissaka.
How he managed to block that, I don't know. I need to see that again.
Yeah.
He's lying on the floor 1 minute, next minute he's got his head on it.
Yeah.
I mean, he needs to do better there, but
great block. Excellent block. It's one of his strengths, man. He's a really good blocker.
Yeah.
Yeah, and as I was saying anyway, I think one goal is going to decide this game either way, or one decision, one penalty, or one defensive error. This is the dangerous period. Arsenal between the 46th and 60th minute have scored the most goals along with Liverpool this season.
It's a really specific number, isn't it?
Yeah, along with Leicester and West Brom. Okay. Oh, another good block, this time Maguire. Blocking the shot from Pepe there. At least I think it was Pepe. Was it Pepe? I don't know.
Well, yeah, I think it was.
Yeah. Hey, Viable Solutions, what is up, my dude? Welcome in. Welcome back. We're struggling. Yeah, the second half's not been great so far. I think the end. I think if that first half had worn on, I think if there was another sort of 5-10 minutes, I think we probably would have taken the lead because we were starting to build momentum. It just the first half ended at the wrong time, didn't it? Good block from Maguire. That stood tall, didn't dive in. But yeah, we're certainly struggling. I think we're lacking a little bit of confidence, whereas Arsenal are just really up for the game.
Yeah, it just seems really stagnant this second half.
Yeah.
Unlike Wan-Bissaka to miss a challenge.
Yep. It happens now and again. Now and again, like you think Wan-Bissaka's gonna put in a good tackle, and then he does that, and he misses the ball completely. You see him there stuck in his teeth there as he landed. He was like, "Yep, mistimed that one." But I mean, yeah, that's like I class that as good defending though. You stop the runner. I mean, I'm fine with that as long as it's not in the penalty area. I don't really mind.
Yeah.
But again, it seems that before we go behind or score a goal in every game, we're playing a little bit cat and mousey, a little bit Louis van Gaal, a little bit, we're going to do this and that. It's like, just attack them, man. Just lots of pace, lots of movement, attack them. Put them under pressure and keep them guessing. Instead, it's the same build-up play time and time again. And it's very easy to if you can figure out your opponents in the first 5 minutes and just keep doing the same defensive work for 90 minutes, no problem. Yeah. And that's what we're seeing now. Is that's what Sheffield did. They just went, well, they're trying two things, and we just stop the two things, and then they can't create chances.
Yeah,
and it's kind of happening again. And it's very frustrating because of the talent of players that we've got on the pitch. You'd think we'd be able to make, lots of different kind of goal-scoring opportunities.
Yeah, definitely.
But instead, it's a whole lot of meh. Good defending there from David Luiz. And one thing I'll say in the first half viable was when we get to the final third, which in the second half is going to take a while, I think. When we get to the final third, we just our attacking players are just static. They're not really making movements and trying to create space. So players like Pogba and Bruno, no, they're not playing that well, but no one's moving for them. How can you play well when your teammates are just stood there watching? You can't create chances for your teammates when you're not getting the ball in the right places, and when your teammates are just not moving around. You've got to move around. You've got to.
That's ridiculous. We're
I mean, it's nearly
8 minutes in, and
they've had 83% possession. Arsenal.
You just need to slow it down a bit, and look for a key pass. There's mistakes in this Arsenal team. I know there is. We're doing nothing to attack Cedric.
No.
Which would be my...
Again, we've got no right winger.
Yeah.
If we had Jadon Sancho, you can guarantee he'd be running at Cedric all day. Because that's his game, is running at players and making chances.
That was unlucky.
That was better, but
yeah,
passing wasn't good enough. And here come Arsenal with the 300-year-old Willian. Old man Willian.
Keeper Willie.
Yeah. There's Bruno moving. Yeah. Again, it's just as I say, it's better. We're playing a better game than midweek, but that's not difficult. It's not hard, is it? But Shaw, Cavani, and Fred make us a better team overall because of their energy and their work rate.
Yeah, definitely.
But work smarter, not harder, guys. it's all well and good, being full of energy and running around, but you've got to do that and run to the right places and make the right runs and be effective.
It's better spreading the play a bit.
Yeah, Wan-Bissaka is our only outlet on the right wing at the moment. And I think Lindelof and Maguire are having a decent game so far. To be fair, they're not.
Yeah, they are.
They're not really struggling. Who's what? Where? What happened?
William's got back problems, old age.
Old man Villian has got his Zimmer frame out.
Has he got the shits and all?
I don't know. He's his ankle's crumbling again. Or has he got the?
I didn't think they were allowed to stop. I didn't think they were allowed to stop playing unless it was a head injury.
It's not that they're not allowed to stop playing unless it's head injury. It's just that they don't have to.
Oh.
Yeah. Don't know. That looked like nothing there. I think Villian's just old.
Yeah, just needed to sit down.
It's the Kevin Nash issue of if you put him out there, he's going to get injured. Arsenal playing the better in second half. Still think Pogba is worth it. Yeah, Pogba's been phenomenal for 6-7 weeks in a row. He's been one of the best players in the team. I mean, as I said on the last one, I don't care if he's leaving. Particularly, if he's playing well, great. That's it, simple. If he's playing well for us, I don't care what he's doing in the summer, because that's the summer. It doesn't matter now. If Pogba and Bruno can lead us to, say, second place and win the FA Cup and Europa League, sure, I'll take that every day and Sunday. You know what I mean? It's So if we go back to the Burnley game last season, and you tell me then that we're going to finish, say, second and win a couple of trophies this season, I'll take that. And be in a title race for 4 or 5 weeks, yeah, I'll absolutely take that. Oh, well then, Harry. Free kick to United. Yeah, because what are the alternatives to Pogba? McTominay is mediocre at best. Van der Beek is for next season. We know that now for sure. Van der Beek is being groomed to be Pogba's replacement for next season. So, he's because Ole just mustn't think that he's ready for the Premier League yet. It's got to be that simple, really. Oh, go on! Oh! Cavani missing a really good chance there. Really good chance. Really good football.
It was a good block by the defender, it looked like.
Yeah, corner.
Best bit of play.
That's our best movement of the game by a long way. And like I said, we are making the better clear-cut chances. And
a block or a save?
I don't know. I think we'll see here, won't we? That's a block. He just got his foot just ahead of Cavani's there to put it wide. Luke Shaw with the cross. Yeah. And Bruno did really well there to...
yeah, I was just thinking that.
Keep all the possession. And yeah, that's one of the few times that I've seen Martial move into the penalty area. Yeah. In ages. Rashi. Oh, poor from Marcus Rashford, that. Really poor. Lacazette's never going to outpace Aaron, is he?
That was Pepe as well, but he's still not going to outpace him.
No, that's a really bad pass there from Fred. He's got to do better than that. Got to do better than that.
We're lucky not to be punished more from that, but it's not over yet.
You say that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's not over yet. My view is
I've got to get my bread out the oven.
That's fine, yeah. My view is in settling in the team when the team plays when he wants to play. Ole needs to make some big decisions and give Bruno the captaincy, so I'll Pogba and some along with Martial. I mean, look, buy players that will give everything to the club. Right, are you one of these Martial's lazy lot? Because he's just not in form at the moment. That's it, and he's not number 9 either. Martial needs to play it on the left. That's where he should play. I mean, if we sell Martial and we buy, okay, so say we sell Pogba, which looks relatively likely, and Martial, which I don't think is going to happen, but say we do, and we buy Grealish and Sancho, I'm happy with that. That's absolutely fine. But we still need a striker because Cavani's not it. Like, I love Cavani and he's doing really well, but he's not a long-term solution. I mean, Greenwood is. I think Greenwood's got the talent. He's going to be one of our best strikers potentially ever. He's got the talent to do that. No, I think Martial has passed his best. Well, you say that, but just last season he was our top goal scorer and was absolutely on fire. And he's just had a difficult season. I mean, Martial's what, 24, 25? I don't know. I'll Google it. Martial. So Martial's 25 years old, and Viable Solution says they think Martial has passed his best. So he's not even reached his peak yet.
Oh.
Martial's 25 years old. Like, the best. Like, I think the best is yet to come from Martial. It doesn't help that he's Wambis. It doesn't help that he's he's been injured and then that 3-game suspension, which is ridiculous, by the way. He's just had a tough season, Martial, and Arsenal. That's dreadful. So yeah. Also, in his view, he says Ollie needs to make some big decisions and give Bruno the captaincy. That's not going to happen. I agree, but also it's not going to happen. Sal Pogba in the summer along with Martial. Sal Pogba, absolutely. If Pogba signs a new contract and keeps playing well, I'm fine with that. If we sell him, I'm fine with that.
I also don't think.
I think Martial's going to go anywhere, but yeah.
I don't think you can remove the captaincy from Maguire because he has been playing a bit better.
No, and I don't think Ollie will.
No.
Like, the only way Bruno's going to get the captaincy is if Maguire leaves United, which I don't think. We've got Maguire now for at least another 4 or 5 years minimum, bare minimum.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was saying. So hypothetically, say we do sell both Pogba and Martial in the summer. Yeah, say we do that. Yeah. If we then, which I don't think we can do with the board that we've got, but if we then go and buy, say, Grealish and Sancho, cool. Then great, absolutely, because then you play Donny in the Pogba role, and you get a left winger in Grealish and a right winger in Sancho, and you play Cavani or Greenwood up front. That's your front two, and then maybe next summer bring in a striker to back up Greenwood.
Yeah.
Which is not going to be Haaland. I don't think we're ever getting Haaland. A free kick to Arsenal on the edge of the area. And I think personally, I think it's ridiculous that Martial is getting the level of criticism that he is. No, he's not performing well this season. But if you look at last season, he was our top goal scorer and top 3 of our best players.
It's not like he's never performed ever.
No, that's it. It was Bruno, Fred, and then Martial. I think Martial's third behind those two. Fred's had a half and half season, but that's what it is. Before lockdown, Fred was our best player last season, and then obviously Bruno came in and became our best player. This could be the free kick here that sinks us. Yeah, it could be. Where De Gea is standing, I don't know. Yeah, here's a giant open space in the goal for you. Oh, I told you that was almost a goal for Arsenal there because De Gea left a giant gaping hole in that side of the goal for no reason. I don't understand why keepers do that. And De Gea, Mate, shouldn't have done that. He gave him a target to aim for. Poor pass from Rashford again. Rashford's passing's been dreadful. Last season we finished 30 points behind Liverpool. Can't go by that. No, you can. That's the season you can go by. You absolutely can. Oh, good save to Gea. This is the season that you can't go by because it's a really weird season and it's an off. This is it's not a non-season, but like because of COVID and no fans and all that stuff, it's not a regular season at all. We finished 30 points behind Liverpool last season. Correct. Like that was right because Liverpool were ridiculous, and for the first half of the season until we got Bruno, we were dreadful. We were lucky to be where we were. Never mind, lower. I think last season we should have been, finishing where we finished was absurd. But it's because
it's touch and go.
Yeah, and it's just because we bought Bruno, and it was the last day of the season that we got into third place. The last day.
Yeah. And relied on results elsewhere.
Yeah. And yes, we've got a better squad this season. But this is not a normal season. Because if we don't strengthen this summer, which again, centre back, centre defensive midfielder, right winger, that's what we need. Whether or not Pogba goes or Martial, whoever, that's what we need. That's the bare minimum we need, which I don't think we're going to get. We might get 2, but we're not going to get all 3 because we can't do that. Look at the last 8 years. We're never going to do that sort of business. I just don't believe that we can. I hope we can, and I want it to happen, but I don't think it's going to happen.
We ain't got the board. We ain't got the board for investments. They're too.
They don't want to spend money. Is the problem?
Yeah, they care more about their bloody American football team.
Yeah. Shaw's cross. Oh, come on, he couldn't quite get there.
I mean, about everyone must hit that then, didn't they?
Yeah, just about.
I mean,
but yeah, I think. Vival also said, my view is that Pogba is unsettling in the team when he plays. No, he's not. He's a leader in the dressing room. Pogba's one of the most important players in that dressing room. He's not unsettling at all.
Yeah.
Like that's just I don't know. Oh, I don't know where you've got that from, but it's not like he's with the team. He said he's with the team. He said he's and you can see that the past sort of 6-7 weeks he's been one of our best players. Okay, I think totally different to you guys because playing into the Glazers' hands. No, I'm not. I'm not playing the Glazers' hands at all. I fucking hate the Glazers. Fuck the Glazers. Yeah. What are you talking about, mate? We need to upgrade the team, not stay stagnant with a midfielder that could throw another tantrum at any stage. Yeah, like I'm not saying that Pogba's not going to.
Paul hasn't though. That's the thing. It's his agent, and he's. I mean, admittedly, he should have come out.
Well, the agent is only saying what Pogba wants him to say.
But the thing is that I'm okay with Pogba leaving. I don't think he's unsettling the dressing room.
No.
And I think that yes, I do think he's probably going to go. But the Glazers also are probably the main culprits as to why Pogba's leaving. Because the reason we've been so god awful is because we're just not getting the investment in the right places. And it's almost like Ed Woodward and the Glazers are being like, so you want X player? Well, here's a Poundland version of him.
Yeah.
No offense, Cavani's been great for us.
Yeah.
And we did need a striker, but they wait till like the transfer window's closing.
Yeah.
To get a player that was a free agent.
He'd been available since January.
And then we had to go 4 weeks or whatever it was without him because of the quarantine.
Yeah.
Of him and then him having to get match fitness and whatnot.
Yeah.
And it's like I hated the Glazers the minute they took over the club.
Yeah, me too.
The only reason that Fergie was able to work with them
because
he was bigger than the Glazers,
and he was the greatest manager that was ever in the sport and will probably ever be in the sport.
But like he was like a paycheck for the Glazers, so it's like whatever you want, you're gonna, and it's like. I think what happened is we invested money when we bought Di Maria and when we got Falcao and
all that rubbish
and all of that. It's just like oh yeah, we're not going to invest anymore because it didn't work out last time. You can't say that.
No.
Look at Chelsea this season. They had the best transfer window. Like, I would have taken Werner, I would have taken Havertz, I would have taken Ziyech.
Yeah, but they overspent, and this summer the Chelsea are going to invest again. They absolutely are, because they have the money to do it, and no one else has. Well, we have, but but our board just don't want to spend that money for whatever reason. Well, because they treat the club as a business, not a football team.
It's also there's loads of deals that we've heard of that like have been really close.
Yeah.
But for whatever reason, those deals haven't gone through.
Yeah.
And it's like, is that because? Oh,
come on.
Yeah, have those deals not gone through because that Ollie said no, I'm not actually that keen on him anymore. Like that Caicedo guy.
Yeah.
Or is it the Glazers are like, well, we ain't going to sell shirts.
So we're not buying them.
But we also don't want to pump in money to anyone that's expensive that will. Like I've always said, if we would have got Sancho, they would have made the money back on that in shirt sales.
Oh, yeah. Bible says we should never have sold Lukaku, in my opinion. Second he went to Milan, they found out what was wrong with him. Yeah, and I think part of that was that we've got one of the worst fitness departments in the country. Because over the past sort of 13 years, the injuries we get every season, season in, season out, a couple of players, defenders usually, get injured. And it's been happening for so long now. But under Sir Alex, it didn't matter because, he played... I was watching the Arsenal game where he played, I think it was like Carrick and Fletcher started. I mean, Vidic was on the bench because he wasn't quite fit enough. Played Carrick and Fletcher at centre-back, and we won the game with the De Silva brothers scoring and playing in midfield.
But I agree. I agree with both of you, but disagree with both of you. Lukaku, the only reason that he seems like he's doing amazingly well, is because he's playing in the Serie A now. It's not
and
a great league.
No, it's not. No, the Serie A is way off the Premier League, but at the same time, like look at the fitness levels Lukaku's now at. Yeah, he's much slimmer. He's quicker. Why couldn't he be that quick and slim at United? It's because our fitness team is crap.
But I'll also say this about Lukaku as well, is that when we sold him, the big issue I had is if you're going to sell our main striker of the previous season,
you need to buy one.
You've got to bring someone else in. You can't just say, oh, well, we'll convert Rashford and we'll convert
Martial
and, and rely on stuff like that because, luckily, don't get me wrong, it worked for us. Martial ended up bagging over 25 goals. Rashford bagged a few. Greenwood bagged a few. We had a good season. But that was lucky. Yeah.
So you're saying Glazers won't spend fuck all United with the Buccaneers, Super Bowl United now for the Buccaneers. So if we're not going to spend that money, why should we sell Martial? Because if we're not going to buy a striker, how can we sell Anthony Martial then? That's my question. Glazers spent a fortune on Brady in the NFL to come to Buccaneers, most expensive player in the NFL.
Yeah.
Don't do that at United anymore. I mean, no, they don't. I think part of it is because they've gone, we'll invest money, here's Di Maria, here's this player. The problem is that they weren't the players that the managers wanted.
And I think to answer your question to Viable, Alexi, is that the reason that we'll sell Martial is because our net spend is what's buying us players. So it's almost like
but if we're not going to spend the money, then how can we sell him? Because are we going to get a player who's, I know Martial's not performed this season, but we know the quality he's got. How much, even under COVID conditions, how much would it cost us to replace a player of that quality? Well, it's going to have to be Sancho, which is still going to cost us like 80, 90 million, which the Glazers might look at and go, we're not doing that. I mean, if COVID lockdown restrictions are lifted by the end of the season, then the summer transfer window is going to change. So I don't know. I was just looking at that. They will spend the money that's in the team no more. Yeah, exactly. That's what Jay was saying as well. It's just that it's just about our net spend. The net spend. But look at how Martial cost us 50 million altogether in the end.
Yeah.
Right. So what are we going to spend another 60, 70, 80 million. And like, I know we're probably going to get that kind of money for Martial, but I'm telling you now, we're not selling Martial in the summer.
I think the worst thing that
There's
happened
no way
to
it's
us was
happening.
losing out on Erling Haaland. I thought that was a shoo-in.
Yeah, so did Solskjaer and Haaland. Everyone thought all the journalists, everyone thought that Haaland was joining Man United.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened there.
No, I think. I mean, this is Arsenal's game to win now. I think because they're just all over us. Yeah, you know, as I say, I don't think. Yeah, that's it. That's certainly a foul by Maguire. But he had to make that tackle. Like, he couldn't let Lacazette turn there. No way. De Gea needs to stand, you know, somewhere near the middle of the goal this time, not on one side. You know, I think Pogba, whether it goes or not, I'm not bothered either way. I say that. Pogba, maybe Pogba should go. I think Donny's got the passing range to equal Pogba, because Donny van de Beek's a very, very good player, and I think obviously the Europa League this season he's going to get his chances. He's going to be starting those games. If we continue our run in the FA Cup past West Ham, which again that's a game that he could play in. I think Donny's going to get his chances because there's so many games now to play.
Thing is, he's got to take them when he gets them.
Yeah, that's it. That's true. Yeah. To be honest, guys, we have to be serious. United are not one of the biggest teams in the world anymore. Well, I mean, in terms of financial power and a fan base and reach, we're still number one alongside Real Madrid. But yeah. When is the last time we have bought one of the top players in the world? Di Maria.
Yeah.
Pogba. Bruno Fernandes. Please don't say Maguire or Pogba, because in my opinion they are both overrated. Well, I mean,
Pogba when we bought him wasn't overrated.
No,
he's a World Cup winner as well, nonetheless.
Yeah, we've slipped to fourth biggest club in 4 years from the biggest under Woodward's control. Well, just the Glazers. Never mind Woodward. Just the Glazers in general. Since Sir Alex left, we've slipped, and the season after with Moyes and that, they again they didn't back him. I mean, they didn't really back Sir Alex either. Really, he just was the best manager ever. So. We just didn't notice.
He left with an aging team, if you remember.
Yeah, he was left with an aging team, and they gave him Fellaini. I mean, what are you going to do with that? Nothing.
I'm not saying he would have. I don't rate him as a manager anyway, even though what he's doing with West Ham's great. Don't get me wrong.
Oh yeah, they're in like fifth place, but yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think he's
not a top
manager that wins titles.
He's not a top club manager. Just like I don't think Pochettino really is a top team player. Manager player.
Yeah, like Ollie. The one thing with Ollie is that even though he's had his ups and downs and all of that, is like he's still a unfinished article. So you don't know.
Yeah.
In 10 years' time, we could be looking back, being like, "Oh, why did we sack Ollie?" Because now he's like fucking winning it all.
Again, I think if Ollie gets top 4, he's fine. He's fine. Well, I say if we should there's no way that we shouldn't get top 4 now. Honestly, but we'll see. It's been a weird season so far. It's going to continue to be a weird season. Ooh. Yeah, he just overdid it there, Pogba, I think. Yeah, Maguire. I was never going to say Maguire. We paid double on a player that just because he's English, that doubled his price. And I agree that he shouldn't have been given the captaincy, but there was no one else. There was no one else. Onkers Greenwood's probably on for, I'm going to guess, Cavani? Or it could be Rashford.
Either Cavani or Rashford.
Yeah.
Rashford's not really done anything.
No, he hasn't, to be fair.
Whereas Cavani's looked like he could score.
Has he? Oh yeah, I mean he's been getting in good positions, to be fair. Yeah, Moyes should never have gotten the job. He was out of his depth. Moyes is a budget mid-table manager. He is, yeah, and he's very good at that. Oh,
that went in.
Rash. Too selfish. Brilliant from Wan-Bissaka, that. I mean, he didn't really have many options. If he played across towards Cavani there, I think it doesn't.
Yeah, I think he knew he was coming off.
Yeah, so it was just like, can I just score?
Yeah.
Last minute. All right, so Greenwood on for Rashford. I still haven't changed it. Screw it. Oh no, I did change it. I changed. Yeah, I did it at half time, didn't I? What am I talking about? What are you talking to me? All right, attackers. So Mason on.
It was good to see Diallo got 2 goals in his first his debut for the under-23s.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, that's all I can say really. It's like, yeah, it's good. It's a good thing, certainly. I don't know if Greenwood's going to do anything more than Rashford. I mean, hopefully I'm wrong. He proves me wrong, but well in Aaron, good lad. I think Greenwood's just better at tracking back is one reason that maybe he's been put on.
Yeah, also is that I think fresh legs to run at Cedric.
Or just someone to run at Cedric, please. For the love of God, someone run it with Cedric. Ooh, almost brought that down there, Martial. I mean, I love the Pogba Martial debate. I think it's an important debate to have. I'm glad you're bringing your opinions in here. It's an interesting conversation to have, and as you can tell, I have strong opinions on it. Close him down. Well, at least to close him down.
Same as his chance in the first half. That was almost identical.
Yeah, he's a rubbish goal scorer, Pepe though.
He has been their best player today, though. I'd say.
Yeah, but he's still been
him or Xhaka. Xhaka's been really solid.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Xhaka's been great. Silly question for you, and this made me laugh when someone asked me last night. But if United were offered Neymar, would you take him? It's a tricky one. It's not a tricky one. Yeah. Just
what was the question? Because you cut out then.
Oh, if United were offered Neymar, would you take him? Absolutely, 100%. Yeah.
No.
Why not?
No.
Why not? Neymar's.
He's an arsehole. He's an absolute arsehole. Like.
Yeah, and he's one of the best players. Like, he's better than Rashford. He's better than Martial. He's better than Cavani. He's better than Greenwood.
Because I know that if we got
yeah. It's never going to happen. But yeah, go on.
No, but I know if we was to get Neymar, it's because we've offered him a fucking packet, like a huge paycheck, and we've had this problem in the past.
Yeah.
And he's just not. I know it sounds bad. He's not a United player.
No, he's not. No, and I can see the reasons why you wouldn't sign him, and
I think it causes more problems than it's worth. Like if I'm
probably, but if you win a couple of trophies on the way, so what?
Yeah,
I mean, Pogba's caused problems for us.
Other than French titles, what's Neymar won? Like in terms of recently,
well, Spanish titles.
Yeah.
Sorry.
He's
recently,
playing with Messi and that. I'm not saying he's not a great player. He is.
No, yeah.
But he. I mean, look at the United games. He does okay, but I think he doesn't turn up half the time.
Yeah.
And that's for PSG, and he's on such big money. He's one of the most.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, he's the highest paid player in the world. I may be wrong with that.
I don't know.
I'm sure he's up there.
Oh, he's definitely up there. Yeah. I mean, obviously from a financial point of view, we'll never be able to afford his wages. It's never going to happen. I mean, we couldn't really afford the wages for Sanchez either. So
yeah.
That's we should never bought him. But
well.
Yeah. I mean, okay. I think you guys have changed my opinion. I'm going to change to a no. Yeah. You guys both make some good points.
Yeah.
I mean, would we do a swap deal for Pogba for Ronaldo? Hell yeah, every day of the week.
Oh yeah.
Lost of confidence in him after the World Cup. A Premier League would be too physical for him. But yeah, what is a United player anymore? Maybe we should start thinking outside the box. I mean, Bruno is a United player.
Yeah.
And I think McTominay has got the heart of a United player. He just isn't there in quality at the moment. Which he can be. Sanchez doesn't sell jerseys though, mate. Neymar does. We were all we were all hyped when Sanchez signed because you back your player.
And
you
also,
always back your player.
And he was Premier League proven. I know he was older, but he was still banging in goals left, right, and centre.
Yeah. In the season before at Arsenal, he was one of their best players, if not their best player.
Yeah, and
him and Özil together.
I don't understand how it. I mean, you could say it's because we weren't playing him up front, which Arsenal were doing a lot because that's all they had really. But you know, it was one of those ones where it's when we signed him, I was like, yeah, that's perfect. It's like we're getting a player in a position that we need a player in.
Yeah.
And he's Premier League proven. It's not like we've got to worry about whether it's going to be another Di Maria. And it was another Di Maria.
It was
probably a bit worse.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, at least Di Maria performed for a couple of months before he got on his bike. But guys, come on, will McTominay make it any top sides in Germany, Italy, or Spain? I mean, probably not.
Not right now, no.
No,
but...
like, McTominay's a bench player. He's not a starter. But Ollie just keeps playing him because he's, Duracell bunny. He's an energy player, and as I say, I don't dislike McTominay. He's got the heart to play in this team. He just doesn't have the quality.
I said to my uncle about McTominay. He's got the heart and soul of Roy Keane, but the ability of Darren Gibson.
I don't know if he's even got that. Darren Gibson was a better player. I say that. Like now and again, McTominay pulls out a 50-yard pass that you go, he's got that in his locker. And I think I was saying in the first half, McTominay can have a decent performance, and that's his ceiling. He's either decent or he's bad. That's his two modes at the moment, and he can grow to something better. Like any player can become better. I mean, look at Gary Neville's first season or Paul Scholes' first season. They're nowhere near the player that they became.
I also think,
and he's still young as well.
McTominay is a victim of us being in such a bad position with our squad that we never loaned him out. So he's been thrust into one of the biggest teams in the world and asked to perform. And his first season, he won Player of the Year, like for us, like our club Player of the Year. Yeah, and he was great. He was great that first season.
Yeah,
but
I mean, so was Dan James in his first 4 games.
Yeah, and this is where the issue lies: is that we've got so many players in our academy that look absolutely amazing.
Yeah, I mean, Diallo, from what's been coming out of United, Amad Diallo is going to be a generational talent. He's going to be a Messi or Ronaldo, Kaká sort of level of player, because he's just tearing it up everywhere he goes.
So was Odegaard when he first burst onto the scene. But
but I think the difference is if we can get it right, then he's got the potential. Because no one's questioning the potential or the talent, but you've got to.
That's what they do with it.
Yeah, you've got to go and perform. This is how United look like they're slipping from a top club. Yeah, I think we're on the way back up, and as we said before, we're 2 or 3 players, well, three players really. Bare minimum 2 players away from being a top side. I think a centre back and a right winger is our bare minimum that we need this summer.
Bare minimum.
I think Mbappe is a United player, will end up at Liverpool. I think he'll end up at Madrid. Oh, Cavani. Oh, Cavani. Was it Martial? It was one of them. I couldn't tell because they're too close together. Good ball from Wan-Bissaka. Who was it? I think it was Cavani, wasn't it? Greenwood missed it. Cavani.
If Cavani left that for Martial, that's a goal.
Yeah.
But the thing is that it's Cavani. I don't blame him for going for it. No. It's a bloody good effort.
Yeah. And that's what I've been saying it as well. That's one of the issues we've got at the moment is we don't make enough chances, really. Back in the day, we would make, in a decent performance game, we would be making 10, 15 chances a game to clear-cut chances to score, and we take 3 or 4 of them. Now we're making 6 or 7 chances a game, and we're taking maybe 1 or 2 of them if we're lucky. And these we don't have the knack at the moment, I think, of winning these tight games against the better sides.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, partly I think it's maybe Ole's a little bit too naive still. He's still a young manager. He's got a lot to learn. I hate this counter-attacking football Ole's using. Well, that's a bit of a clash there, isn't it? Oh, Jesus.
Is Lacazette passed out? No, he's moving.
No, he's fine. Well, he's not fine, but he's tough. It's fine. He's this is the Premier League. You're gonna get smacked at some point. I mean, I think I've said to you before, when I was playing centre back, I was a very arms defender. I would just hack people in the chest on the other team. I wouldn't lean across them. I'd piss off the strikers. It was great fun. Jesus, did a cartwheel there. Jesus Christ. I mean, I said at the start, I think I wouldn't be surprised if we had a draw. And it looks like a draw's not a dreadful result. It's not the result we wanted, but after the piss ball performance, I mean, not that Chelsea have done great, but remember the game that we drew with Chelsea?
Yeah.
At Old Trafford, and from there they went on a winning run. They went on a and I think just not losing was the most important thing today, which is why we played McFred at the start. I think it's really important just to not lose today. I think that's. I mean, obviously there's going to be more than 3 minutes added on here because this is about 2 minutes. They've been on the deck now. So it's probably going to be about 5 minutes altogether of added time.
Yeah.
I mean, I almost don't want to give out match ratings today because it's just been such a. I mean, obviously we're going to, but it's been such a complex game because Arsenal obviously want to win, we want to win, but we just didn't want to lose.
Well, I'll be honest with you, mate. I'm gonna still be here and discuss it. Yeah. But I'm gonna let you give the match ratings today because if I had it my way, I'd just give it straight 5s.
Yeah,
across the board. Because
well, I think. I think Luke Shaw's been our best player. Probably give him a 6.57 because he's been very good. I think Wan-Bissaka's been good going forwards, but a bit dodgy at the back again. Please.
I think I'm just a bit disappointed because I think this was a game we've had the better chances to win it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the second half, Arsenal have had a lot more clear-cut chances. I mean, that free kick, I said, don't leave that side of the goal open, and he did, and they almost scored from it.
But I think in terms of an informed United buries three of the chances we had.
Yeah, but we're not we're just clearly not. I don't know what's happened. I think something's happened that all the energy's been sucked out of this squad.
He's concussed.
Yeah, he's coming off concussion. I think at the end of the day, a goalless draw is whatever it is, and you move on to the next game, which is Southampton, isn't it? They're starting from next week, isn't it? They're starting the concussion subs.
Yeah. I don't know why it has to wait. Why it can't be one of those things that's just brought in.
There'll be some technical reason why, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's just for such a serious issue.
Yeah,
it's one of those ones if they could change an offside rule,
again, Bruno's the only one moving around there. Red. I mean,
that's more like his shots.
Yeah, that is. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I say I don't mind a draw because we didn't lose, and I think we could have lost. It could have been 2-0 to Arsenal today. There was the De Gea save, and then back off the crossbar from that free kick, just inches in it. Giggity. And Gary
Neville just said no side deserved to lose, no side deserved to win. So
yeah.
it's.
Oh, there we go.
I agree with that.
Yeah, Bible says about the bringing in the law. It's about insurance. There we go. Yeah. So it's just an insurance reason why it's taking longer for that to come in. Tony, this is a chance. Didn't take it. I mean, good defending, but still. I mean, I'm inclined to not give Martial any rating.
Yeah.
Really, because he's not been in the game. I've not really noticed Martial. I mean, a couple of moments, sure, but I've not really noticed him since he's been on the pitch when he came on for McTominay.
No.
I think
the best thing he done was free up Pogba's position.
Yeah, because we were certainly better when Pogba moved into the middle at the end of the first half.
Yeah.
But the second half has been all Arsenal. They've been the better side. I think
minus the last 10 minutes.
Yeah, I think we were the better side in the first half, and they were the better side in the second half, probably by
the end of the game
right away.
The end of the halves. Sorry,
yeah.
The end of the first half and the end of the second half.
Yeah,
we've looked like the better team.
Yeah,
just whip it in. Go on. Oh.
Yeah, that's probably the game, isn't it? I mean, I'll give De Gea a 7 as well, because he made a couple of really important saves.
I
think 2 big saves. Wan-Bissaka 6.5 for his attacking play. Shaw a 7 and man of the match for us. That's about it, really. Maybe Pogba a 6 because he played better. He played better. And his defensive work was okay in the second half when we were under the cosh, but
yeah,
Ole, I think a 5 for Ole. I mean, all Ole can do is prepare the team and send them out to perform, and I wouldn't say
we had one more sub. Why don't we sub Fred for Van der Beek just to go for it? It's
I don't know. Van der Beek's been mistreated all season long, so
yeah.
God knows.
Bless you.
Thank you. Yeah, I don't know. It's a whole thing, isn't it? It's essentially just a whole thing of we didn't lose. That was important. I give the man a match to the fellow from St. John's Ambulance who took Lacazette off. Yeah. I think, congrats to Man City win the title in advance. Yeah, I think it's City to lose now. I think if they get Aguero back and De Bruyne back, that's it. Ole's subs certainly questioned and often too late. That's a problem in the Europa League as well. Palace beat Wolves. There you go. And Everton lost to Newcastle. Newcastle won a game of football.
Oh, I know, it's shocking.
Weird season. I think that was better. I think we showed a lot of character in that game, but it wasn't. There were a couple of moments where we could have scored and should have scored, but did we deserve to win? Not really. So yeah, we could go behind Leicester now if Leicester win their game.
And yeah,
I mean, I don't know if West Ham and Tottenham have the longevity to get through the season and finish 4.
Yeah,
5 games today and 4 draws. Yeah, bookies won't like that. No, they won't. I think. But I think something that's really important is that Axel Tuanzebe needs to get back on the pitch at some point soon, because the hate that he got online was disgusting and ridiculous. And the sooner he gets on the pitch, the better. Whether that's just as a sub for half an hour or something on right back or something, in whatever form that takes, he just needs to get on the pitch, really. Martial still not there at all. He came on because he had to. Well, I could have brought on Greenwood, I guess, but I think Solskjaer just wanted to give Martial a chance to prove himself, and he didn't take it.
He didn't.
No, he didn't.
Yeah.
He didn't take it. I think the next few games it's Rashford, Cavani, and Greenwood as our front three.
Yeah.
I think Greenwood's performing better than Martial at least. He's scored a goal recently, and he's attacking well. Mbappe would be a good signing for United. Wish they'd move for him. Again, I don't think we'd be able to afford his wages, to be honest.
Yeah.
I think they're still obsessed with Sancho for some reason, and I think if Madrid can afford him, then he'll go to Madrid in the summer. Sancho. Although he does want to come to England, so we'll see what happens with that. He's physical and would play well. Yeah, I think Mbappe, I think everyone can agree that Mbappe would be a perfect signing for their club. Whether that's United or Liverpool or Arsenal or Chelsea or Spurs or whoever. Mbappe is a ready-made generational talent, and I believe he can play in any league in the world and just prosper.
Yeah.
He'd be a fantastic signing, but whether or not we can make that happen, I have serious doubts about our board and their ability to do things well. just anything. Business, they can do business well, but selling a player isn't really business. It's a different animal. But yeah, I mean, the transfer window closes tomorrow. There's no point in talking about Mbappe or the summer because we're still in this season, and I think we are still in a title race, but we have to go back to winning now. Like the next three, let's just bring up. That's it. Man United.
Just heads up, dude. I have my dinner sitting on the side as well. So
we'll just be like 2 minutes, and then we'll go. So our next few games in the Premier League: Southampton, Everton, both at home. Mm-hmm. You'd expect to win, but who knows for this season and how we're playing. West Brom away. It's a game you'd expect us to win, but you just can't.
Sheffield United.
Sheffield United. They're at home to Newcastle, and then we're away at Chelsea. So I think if we can beat Southampton, Everton, West Brom, obviously we've got FA Cup against West Ham and Europa League in between as well, but we're just talking about Premier League. Southampton and Everton are both at Old Trafford. You'd expect to win those games. West Brom away, expect to win that, and then Newcastle. I think if we can win those games and then go into the Chelsea game full of confidence, we'll see what happens. Because after that game, we're playing City away.
Yeah.
And I think if we can beat Chelsea and have won all those games, and then we can go into beat Chelsea, go into the City game full of confidence, see what happens. I mean, if we lose to them, the title's theirs. But I prefer them to win the title over Liverpool.
Yeah.
Because then Liverpool aren't closing the gap on us again and levelling up their total English titles won, which is more important than who wins the Premier League this season, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Great stream, guys. I'm going to head off. Have a good one, and I'll catch you on the next one. By the way, guys, you should put likes on your own streams. They are easiest likes you can get. That's a good point. Yeah, we should do that from now on. We should log in on YouTube and like the streams from our own accounts.
Oh yeah.
It's the easiest likes you can get. Yeah, absolutely viable. We'll do that in the future. Anyway, we've got to go. So he's been Jay, I've been Lexi, and we will see you next.